everyone, it's Maria Young here and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are brand new to this channel, welcome and thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of my tropical plant adventures. And in today's episode, guys, I'm going to be showing you lots of fabulous plants within my collection of Syngonium podophyllum. Guys, I do have to let you know that these Syngonium podophyllums, also known as the arrowhead vine or arrowhead plants, these right here, my friends, are some of my most favorite foliage plants within the aroid family for the simple fact that they are so easy to grow. They are not picky at all, and majority of them are such aggressive growers. But not only that, they have so many different varieties and colors of them as well that as a collector you will never grow tired because there are so many more to collect. And let me not forget, guys, that these plants right here are also very easy to propagate. You guys know the more the merrier, and it's always awesome and a great way to get a bang for your buckaroonies in the aspect of getting more plants, right? For free. I mean, free says yes in my book. So let's go ahead and check out the many varieties that I do have in my collection, and I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, let's start off with a more common one. And this one right here is pretty common. This is the pink Syngonium. Can you see how beautiful and how large those leaves are? And what I do love the most about these is the fact that they have quite a nice color combination as well, because as you can see, it's a very nice pink on the very top of the leaves. But if we turn them around, you are going to see complete green. I mean, it looks like a total different plant. But again, turn it around this way, bam! Look at that beautiful, beautiful pink. And because I love pink so much, guys, I also love this one so much. And this one is one of those Syngoniums that are not so common to be found and is called the Jade variety. And they do come in random variegations on the leaves. You never do know what you're gonna get, but they have distinctive patterns on those leaves with the coloration of different shades of green and also that beautiful white in there. Definitely a very beautiful and easy to grow plant. And feast your eyes on another pinky gal right here. But as you can see with these ones, these are far smaller than the original one that I showed you in the beginning. These right here, I believe, are the pink Allusions. Now, I'm not quite sure. You guys know with Syngoniums, it is rarely tagged. So, unfortunately, I didn't have a tag for this one, but I do believe that's what it is. And I do love the fact that this one is more clumping in nature, and again, more compact in size, and beautiful pink and greens on the top of those leaves. Beautiful. And the very next Syngonium coming up to the stage is this speckled and very spotted beauty right here. And I don't know if you can see those beautiful splotches and spotting of those gorgeous pinks in there. This is definitely a beautiful one, reminding me of a Syngonium party with all of that confetti being thrown everywhere. This indeed is one of those Syngoniums that truly make me happy just by looking at it. Ooh, and take a look at this one, guys. This is one of my most favorite Syngonium right here. It is a rare variety of a Syngonium, and this one right here is called the Syngonium Thai Pink Splash. And have you guys already figured out that my favorite color is indeed pink? And you are seeing those gorgeous pink variegations on those very elongated leaves right there. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. And the shadings of those variegated pinks will actually come in a variety of colors as far as pinks. You'll get the lighter pinks, very baby pink if you will, and then you'll get some more very magenta pinks or even some fluorescent type of pinks in there. A beautiful buffet of pinks that come in there, quite random colors and also random variegations, but very, very distinctive and very noticeable. These are what I call very bold variegations that are found in these. And I do love this one so much. I know you guys can see why. This indeed is one of my most favorite. And I did want to make mention that the pink variegated splash variety of these Syngoniums are a bit harder to find. As a matter of fact, they are considered rare. So if you do see these and you want these, I would suggest that you pick them up right away. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the rarest ones that I do have. This is called the Syngonium Strawberry Ice. And these can definitely have all sorts of patterns and variegations in here. You definitely don't know what you're gonna get on these ones. I've seen some very bold and extreme variegations, and then I've also seen subtle variegations as you are seeing in this one. But the variegation can range from a very white to very pinks or even darker green patterns in there. And as you're noticing with this one, the face of the leaves are actually very broad in shape, almost circular, reminding me of a lily pad shape right there. And this is indeed one of my most favorite, and I'm hoping more variegations will come on these. But as you can see, they're still so very pretty. And this one right here is a very full pot of Syngonium Marias. Yes, this is my namesake right here. And these have beautiful maroon, bronzy, and green colors throughout. And then you're also going to find very maroon stems on here as well. This is one that I consider a beautiful holiday Syngonium. It can fit into your autumn scheme or also your very Merry Christmas scheme as well. But I love the fact that it just clumps up so well and the leaves are just so very, very full. Definitely beautiful leaves and color fusions on this one. Again, this is the Syngonium Maria. And look at this one, guys. Look how beautiful and full this plant is right here. This is the Syngonium Holly, and what I do love the most about this one is you are going to get different shadings of green, but they are going to get so light, guys, that you're going to even see some whites in here as well. So it's a beautiful fusion of colors. I absolutely love this one, and I do gotta show you, I have another one, and as you can see, I don't know, can you tell they're kind of a little bit droopy? Remember what I was telling you guys about how forgiving these are, and you're not watering them on a regular basis? Well, they can become droopy, as you can see, but they will bounce back like unbelievably once you give them water. So again, they are so very forgiving, so very beautiful, and with the capability of becoming so full. Look at that. And these are very common. You can find them in almost every nursery, and they're very affordable as well. I do believe I got these for like $3.98. They were small in the start of this grow season, and as you can see, they've grown very quickly and aggressively. We're gonna go ahead and take a look-see throughout my garden and see exactly what other Syngonium varieties we can find. So if we do take a look-see right over this way, you are going to see some Syngoniums right here being contained within a 3-tier planter. So it is pretty large, and this one in particular, if you guys can recognize this one, it's probably one of the most recognizable one because it is, I think, the most common one. You can find this in almost every nursery, especially if they're selling Syngoniums. And this is one of the most aggressive growers as well, and let me show you and tell you why. As you can see with this Syngonium right here, it trails down all the way down to the ground. And if this happens to find its way onto the soil, it will actually grow little baby plantlets. And if we take a look-see around this actual container, you will see exactly how full it is. This Syngonium butterfly is so aggressive that not only is it growing downwards, but it's also growing upwards as well. And take a look-see. It's growing all the way to the top right here. So yes guys, this particular Syngonium white butterfly is either a cascading or vining plant. So that means you can either grow it in a basket or you can opt to go ahead and let it crawl upon a structure. Now, if we do take a look at the second tier of this planter, you're also going to find another Syngonium, and this one is a pink variety. I do believe that this is also a pink Allusion. I'm not sure on that, but that is what I believe it is. And this one right here, guys, I know you definitely can recognize. This needs no introduction. This one right here absolutely steals my heart and takes my breath away every time I see it. This indeed is the Syngonium Albo Variegata. As you can see, with all of those magnificent variegations in the leaves. Look at that. And again, these variegations are quite random. You never know what you're going to get. Look at this one. These are solid colors right here. Look at that. And this one is a half moon. And you can absolutely look throughout and see every last detail and uniqueness of each leaf. Just so striking. This is one that I absolutely cannot get enough of. Now, as we're taking a look within the actual pot, you're seeing several of what used to be cuttings. Now they're very established individual plants. And as you can see, I do have them within a tomato cage because I have great plans to grow this into a humunga dunga wunga of a great big, full, lush mama plant. And I absolutely cannot wait. This particular Syngonium right here is actually one that I had to repot, restake, and I also did a propagation on it because it did get a little bit tall and lanky, and it still is tall and lanky, but believe it or not, I did cut it down to size. And what I'm hoping to do with this one as well is make it into a huge mama plant. And this particular variety right here is a Syngonium mottled variety, as you can tell with the mottling on the leaves. And when it first unfurls, they will have brighter and lighter variegations, as in this one right here, which appears to be almost white. And here we go. This is the actual ones that I did propagate. And you're going to see that the variegations are lighter in these ones. And I have to say, I was so pleasantly surprised because these were so easy to propagate, and each and every one of my propagations have taken. So yes, indeed, a bang for your buckaroonies on this one. And again, very beautiful mottled patterns on here as well. Gorgeous. And didn't I tell you that my favorite color is pink? Yepers! And I do have to admit, guys, I'm a little bit ashamed to show you this particular Syngonium right here. As you can see, the sun beams down on it and sometimes throughout the day. So you can see that these are pretty much bleached out. But I wanted to show you how aggressive they can grow. Look at all of these trailings. And as you can see with this one, it's grown right into the ground. And this is actually how this one will look when it's not bleached out. Do you recognize this one? Because I did show this already in this video. This is the Syngonium Maria. And it's also done the same exact thing with all of these trailings beginning to hit the ground. And if we take a look-see, can you see all of those baby Syngoniums beginning to grow? Look at that. Look at that. And in time, guys, this will just bush up and they'll take over this entire area. So that'll be pretty neat to see. And again, just great plants to have when you want to get a bang for your buckaroonies in getting more and more and more plants. Now, of course, this one right here is not a Syngonium, but I did want to show you that with alocasias, they'll also send out their runners. And as you can see, will grow their little plant babies wherever they decide to grow their tubers at. And this one right here, guys, I do have to admit is a rather oddball of a Syngonium. I mean, upon first look, you would never guess that it is. I mean, take a look at those heart-shaped leaves. And then if we take a look at the stem area, look at that. With all of those aerial roots, it definitely looks like some sort of philodendron, but guys, it is not. This is one that is in disguise, so don't be fooled. This is the Syngonium chiapense, or also known as the chiapense, however you guys want to pronounce that. And they do have very large, kind of rubbery, latexy type of texture on the leaves. And this can grow rather long. Mine stands at a good 7 feet long. I actually have to cut it down to size because it's growing and growing. And it is actually stopping right here, guys. Look at that. And look at the leaf size of this. How huge is that? And it'll also get bigger. So yes, this is one that I consider one of my novelty plants because indeed it stands out. Definitely mimicking a philodendron, but actually a Syngonium. And I'm going to be propagating this down to size and creating a great big mama plant of this one as well. And I do have a section in my garden where if we take a closer look, and forgive me guys, my garden is not the most attractive right now. We are in the winter season and a lot of my plants have begun to die back. But if we take a look, some Syngoniums have also grown in here. It is growing quite lovely, and my plans are, guys, I'm actually going to begin to plant a lot of Syngoniums in this area right here. I'm just going to go ahead and clear it out and put caladiums and Syngoniums in here. What do you guys think about that? I think it'll be so gorgeous. I even have Syngoniums growing throughout my front yard area. This is actually within the landscape of my entry area, and as we take a look, they're just growing all throughout here and even up this bush. Look at that. And even in this section right here, they've begun to vine up. Look at there, guys. Unbelievable how aggressive they can be. And they actually grow just like weeds. They'll grow wherever you plant them. And that's exactly why I love them so much. And there you have it, folks. That is my collection of these very beautiful, very easy to grow and very wonderful plants. Now you guys are gonna have to let me know which ones of these were your absolute favorite, and also let me know if you've included and added any of these onto your wish list, and definitely let me know by posting those comments below. I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of my tropical plant adventures, and I do hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure you like, share, and also subscribe. As you guys already know, I do truly love and appreciate each and every one of you guys all, and I will see you guys later, and I'll also grow with you guys later as well on my next adventures. See you guys later. Bye bye.